Championships, live from the Westgate Resort and Casino Hotel here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You're tuned into Omega Billiards TV. I'm joined in the booth with Scott Simonetti. We've got ourselves a match. Dick's Picks versus Action Palace.
Incorrect. We have Out of Shape.
Oh, out of shape.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. I just don't want to.
I'm a little out of shape.
You're out of shape.
We're
good. So why don't we give them the green light to start, and we'll give you a little bit more. This is Out of Shape. They're from Star Music. That's their sponsor, their team league, but they're out of Indiana. Dick's Picks is from Bangin' Balls right here in Vegas. In fact, it's also my home pool room. So I know these guys. I've played them all, and they all shoot good. I'm not familiar with Out of Shape, but I do know the Vegas guys. I know their games, and they're run-out players. Tough team. But we're going to be waiting to just get underway. I guess they're just warming up. So while I have your ear, I could get our ads out of the way. Our sponsors that put this great event together, World Pool Championships, VNEA Pool League, the greatest show on felt. Well, the free stream is brought to you by Omega Billiards TV. We're providing the free stream on Facebook and our YouTube page. So please go like and subscribe. Also, all the matches are recorded and they can be found there from day one till present time. And we also have the King. They are the ones that put this together, Valley. They're the big boys. They're the ones in charge. We just join along. We also have Simonis, Acme, Diamond Billiards, Aramith Billiard Balls, and, of course, Omega, the Alpha of Billiards. So I think we're about to get started. All the housekeeping's done. This is going to be a big match. This is men's, the Masters Open. So it's just everyone is playing they all play real good run-out pool. Now, these guys from Out of Shape, they got 7 dudes on their team. 7 guys. I got to keep track of names. But this is Jason, it looks like, that's kind of cleaning off the balls for us. I don't know if he's up, but we're waiting for him to get started. This is our last match for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Not sure what's coming up to us. You know, they just send us matches on these tables. So it could be women's, men's, but 9 a.m. And all done with that. I think Jason's up. Let's see. Jason's going to be up, and Mike, Bangin' Balls, Out of Shape. I'm sorry, Dick Picks, Bangin' Balls, Las Vegas. I think Jason wants to get these extra little balls in, and Mike is ready to start. Just looking at them. That's all right there, Jason. Testing him. How's the rails? Nice. The felt good. All right, here we go. So they're switching tables. So we're going to be looking at Joe from Out of Shape and a legend, local legend, Ronnie Allen. Strong player. But it is Big Joe's break. I call everyone big. I'm 5'3" and tiny, 130 pounds. So this is Big Mike. He's a big dude. I'm not sure which round. I do believe that this is the round before the money, maybe. Or maybe they're going to win one more. I think I was talking to one of the guys, and it's like they win this one now, and then they come back tomorrow, and they're going to win 2 more. So maybe semifinals. Maybe they're in the money already. But I think the bracket, I don't have the bracket up. I was just trying to burn some time here while they get started. Come on, Ronnie. I can't hold the air no more. Get this thing started already. So here we go. Yep. Ronnie, straightaway center almost. But he's going head up on this one. All right. And here we go. Sounded good. And first break, dry. So Joe coming to the table. So with this Masters division, in case you don't know, it's their highest level. These guys can play good. So I always believe that once there's a pattern established or an open out, once these guys get on one of them, I think they clean the balls up. You know, run out pool. Tough opener, I guess. You get choice of either. It's the second ball that you want to choose. Both a stripe and a solid are tied up there. So it's like an even fight. Even fight. It looks like you start out with the 9. Looks like you got to be on a real good angle to maybe even try and get the 14 in. So it doesn't look like the 14 goes in the top left. So you got 2 balls tied up. Might be able to go into it right here off this 10. Nudge some balls. Okay, so we got the secondary tables going on, and something happened real quick. So just like the stock market, we're going to see what the numbers are posted. So here they come. Out of shape, 10. Dick's picks 1. So the old team from Indiana gets the early lead. Let's see. He's straight on this 15. Can't get into the 14. I don't think he could do that. Starting to get tough. It's starting to get tough. Losing balls to go off of to get into that pack or that problem corner. Okay, bumps to 10 from behind. I don't think it goes in a pocket, and he doesn't have the 11. So it's not sure. So maybe a combo, 10, 3, 14. It goes, but you know, gotta match up the pieces. All right, he sneaks it by. I don't think it goes. You know, even if it did go, I don't know. You can't do much with it. Just look to play a safe one. But I think if he tries to do that like follow thing, I don't think he might get a piece of the 3. Yeah, he gets a piece of the 3. He might have fell like kind of decent. I don't think he could still get at the 13. That's been a problem since the start. That little tie up. But he caught the 3 and it put him off track. I don't know what Joe is looking at. I think the angle falls away, like for like a super duper force follow. I think it falls towards the 8-ball side. I don't know if you want to be pocketing this ball. You know, last ball before the 8 being tied up is like a, you know, that's almost like a death sentence. So he's going to try and, I guess, maybe cut it in the side. Try and get into this. Maybe something else goes and breaks it up, but you definitely got to let this cue ball fly. You know, you never know. You hit it hard enough, the 2 might hit something, and who knows. But this is a bad spot for Joe. Maybe you draw to this bottom rail and test him, you know, just try and make the 11. Go, don't even pocket the ball. Just fire it to try and break up your ball. You know, fire it to the back rail, have it bank into the 13 and draw your rock to this back rail, the bottom rail, and just, you know, challenge him. Still got to run out, you know what I mean? But he's going to take a fly at this 11. The cue ball's going to be flying. You never know. Look at this. Wow, what a hit to even bend that ball. That's some stroke. Unfortunately, now you got a real big headache. There's really nothing you can do from here. I try and glue up another ball. You know, bank the 3 and try and roll it up on the 8 or something, you know, from behind. But I wouldn't touch that ball. Let him take the ball in hand and go at it. Maybe he gets a funny roll, but I wouldn't be breaking this up. I wouldn't even touch. This does no use. This is no good. Tie another ball up. That does nothing. It might stop the pain for a second, but no way. Too easy to defend, you know, for Ronnie.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here comes the ticker tape parade score update. So he could just defend that ball until he gets what he wants. So here's our quick update. Dick's Picks, Banging Balls Billiards up to a quick 20-2 lead. It's early, but that looks, you know, 20-2 is 20-2. But Ronnie don't have to get too aggressive. He could just bunt stuff around. And, you know, just play a little smart pool. Bunt them all up. You can miss all day as long as you don't give him a shot. Right? You could do this. Just miss him all day. Just don't give him that ball. So hang him up, all that stuff. It's a tough spot when you get your last ball before the 8 ball. The only thing worse is being on the 8 ball with no shot. Then you're really against it. Not sure if this is frozen. If it's frozen, there's no soft rolling on it. So it'd be a big deal if he tried to, you know, maybe come from behind, shoot towards the 4 and roll up on it. If it's frozen, that ain't going to work. So he's really tight, man. Yeah, like if he hits over there and 13's frozen. Brutal. Now, Ronnie's next shot, should be to snooker him. Take ball in hand, fire to 4, break up the 7-13, just, you know, just nudge him, snooker him behind that 8, and then you take ball in hand. But this, you got to get something over there or break it up yourselves. He ain't going to do it, you know, unless he hits a beautiful hit. Yeah, he's trying to tie it up. Again, I don't know how long that lasts, but that's what I'm telling you. Right now, that's what Ronnie should do. Go down there. Take that cue ball. Fire it right. He sees it. He's on it. Don't walk past it, Ronnie. But fire the 4 ball. You know, try and bust it up. You don't have to move the 13 so much, but you see what I'm saying. Then he's frozen on the 8. You got ball in hand. You could do that safe, you know. You could really do it. So you could accomplish 2 things. Bust your ball out and still snooker him. Because unless Ronnie's running out, there's a safety coming again, you know. Yeah, here's your safe. I mean, unless he was running out, he's just popping balls away, and he's going to end up with the 6-7, and they'll all be tied up. He's going to join them. All right, let's see. Ronnie's got a plan. Maybe he gets into it here, but all of a sudden he's breaking up balls now. You know what I mean? They're both doing the same, trying to free that up. So he's playing safe. There you go. Okay. Right back to the position. Frozen ball on the 8. That's a tough roll. He was just trying to, you know, defend. Thing rolls up on the ball. Man, this game is crazy, ain't it? But we're back to if that's a frozen ball, we should get some progress here. You know. Wow, he might have gave up this rail first. I'd be calling a ref. Nope. Okay. I thought he had that window. I would have passed out. So here's the shot, Ronnie. Hammer it. No. Yeah, hang it up and then you could go off it. Just hang it up. There we go. Now we're talking, Ronnie. Now we're talking. There's the shot I wish he did earlier. But now, by waiting so long, his 6-7 got tied up, you know? Not that you can't break it up. It's just you don't know where those balls are exactly going. So, a funny roll, and then all of a sudden, you just lost the game. This guy's got a problem. He's going to just keep trying to tie these balls up. I don't blame him. There you go. This is getting good. So now Ronnie can't do the shot. You know, he can't. He's got nothing to hide behind. There you go. Take that, he says. Ronnie's a smart old-time player. He's been playing this game a long time. You ain't going to outmove him. You might outshoot him, but you ain't going to outmove Ronnie. This is crazy. I seen about 3 games all tournament, maybe 4 on the stream table where someone was in this position and grinded it out. Actually won with that last ball. Just keep grinding like this guy Joe's doing. But I think it's, I think Ronnie let him get here. Just trying to protect the ball so much. Bust it up and run out. No, the 8 ball's going over. This is getting good. He's sending the 8 over. I love it. Ronnie's got to keep working that one odd ball, that 4 ball. He's got to keep popping back into play. Sooner or later, he'll get an angle to go into that pack. But yeah, see, he's going to just make sure he gets this into play. Just pop it out 3 inches. There you go. I love it. Now, this is a good one. This guy's trapped. That is trapped. Throw away to keep. Good safe. All right, so we got another score update. This game is, they might finish the whole set on the other table. 30-2. Dick's picks. Looks like they're just running out from all over. This is a grind game now. Guy's too good with these moves, but he might. Yeah, it's frozen. I don't think he's left the safe. He almost, thinking about tucking under the 8. No good. So hopefully some sort of shot that might be cross-side. Oh my God, this might be sitting on a shot that you can wing at cross-side. Looks as good as that. See, I think he thinks he could tuck it under the 8. I don't think he could get to the rail, this rail quick enough, the long rail. Maybe. Yeah, he couldn't get under there. Well, Ronnie battled and grinded. Joe held on to the last breath. But I tell you, I think he could have fired that cross side. Ronnie's got a straightaway. This ain't no joke, with tournament pressure. We got to get this ball down. Woof. Wow. That was... All right, well, he did. He got it down. Still ain't over. Close to his work here. I think he's just got a good enough angle to drop down. He's got enough of the right angle. Oh, we didn't. Okay, either way. 8-ball, top left corner to get this first game down. That was some battle. Joe almost got there. Okay. Wow. Tough first game. Ronnie grinded and got that one down, but this lead is building now for the Dick's picks. So here we go. 40-2. Okay, we got Little Mike. It's my buddy Little Mike. Really good guy. And we got Big Somebody. Let's see who this is. Big Joe? Can that be Big Joe? Yeah, Big Joe. Back up at it. So 40-8 lead, updated score. They tap on that phone into the app, and we see it, and we update. So 40-8. Round 2. Already round 2. So here we go, Big Joe and Little Mike. Big square break. And we got nothing. He broke him so hard. But nothing goes in. Stripes are slapping you in the face. So I don't know how you could pass that up. So Little Mike is going to go and get it. Little Mike plays pretty good. Another guy that knows the game. The angles, the safety moves, all that stuff. Mikey knows. Everything. Safeties, everything. Plays well. Been playing this game a long time. So he kind of let it leak. Maybe he missed the bump on the 8, but now he's got to go a different direction. $13 side pocket. It's looking pretty good, so we could go 15-12. That's a nice look. That was a miss. That was a miss hit. Tried to hit that 3, of course. But now he's got a steep cut on this 15 to continue to run. I don't know if he's got a piece of this 10 where he wants to go 10-9, you know, cue ball off to 10-9. I don't think he needs to do that. But that's a tough cut on the 15. He might be sitting where he makes the 15, comes off of that rail, and he bumps in, you know, he hits the 4 in the face. It's so sharp, he's going to come straight back at him almost. Okay, so he got the 4 on the way in. Still got a shot. He's got to come with it. Tough cut off the bottom rail. Still no 9-ball. Okay, 12-ball. You got to worry about coming right back to your same spot here, right, Mike? You know, yeah, you're getting stuck in the same spot. Needs a roll. Man, this is close too. God, and he's dead frozen on the back rail. I don't think he has the 9. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's funny. He don't have the 9, I don't think. Yeah, that cut sent him right back up into the danger zone. Yeah, that 9 was off. He got lucky it stayed there. Look at that, you know. That 3 is tough. That 3 ball, crazy. But Joe's got the rest of the table to work with to try and get on that 3, bust it out. He's got all good attempts, good swings at the pinata with all those balls and where they're set up. He could go at. I mean, he'd go at it right now if he wanted. So he's got a lot of attempts. I think, you know, trying to fall like to the back rail for the 3 in the bottom left-hand corner, that's a tough position shot. If I could bust it out, I don't want to have to shoot that. You know, it's a tough, like, pressure shot you could stay away from. Because you got to get real good on that. Joe called the 7, I believe, on the side. Nope, down the corner. Okay, and he missed it. Wow, this is going to give Mikey, you know, Christmas gift. So updated score is 40-18, but little Mike looks like, wow, he's going to be over a ball. So right now it stands 40-18 with what just looked like an easy one. This little bridge shot always is going to bring some risk. Especially when you want to hit it easy. He just wants to roll. Yeah, but he did it. Perfect control. So looks like Mike is going to increase the lead of Dick's picks. Straight as an arrow. Coming down the bottom left-hand corner. I mean, pin straight. Splits the pocket. Hey, nice little battle there. Big miss by Joe. The big miss, not that you miss, you just left them gift. But moving on, our updated score, 50-19. Okay, up next for Out of Shape. Once again, they're out of Indiana. So this is one of the Dan's, no? Let me see. Who's he playing? I can match it up. Dan. Okay, so there's 3 Dannies on the other team, so kind of, it's like I'm trying to say, all right, this Danny's got a beard, this Danny's got a black hat, this Danny, and this Danny I didn't know, so Danny's got red shorts on. This Danny, red short Danny. So he's going to break him. He goes off that second side like a cut break. Yeah, beard. Okay. So he gets a ball down. No 2 balls are touching. I think he made the 8. All right. So that'll get spotted. So I think on deck for banging balls, Dick's picks is Ronnie Allen. So we're gonna have Danny and Ronnie Allen. So Ronnie, now we're seeing Dan. He's going for stripes. Easy 1 ball. I think he's got some sort of angle to come back across for the 14, 12, 15. I think, yeah, he can punch it across. All right. Good shot. I want to take this 10 ball now. Fall so great. Just draw back to where you're at. get rid of that. So it fell real nice for this shot. But I went past this up. So Dan's all over it. Okay, clips the ball, but still is okay. And it's starting to line up real sweet for Dan. He's got enough that, you know, it's an easy enough shot to draw this 14 straight back and just get at the 12 again. I think it's straight enough. I mean, you know, he can always go 12 and bring it back. He's just figuring this out. Okay. Little steep on his 15. He wanted to come another 2 inches up off of that rail and get a better angle. He's going to fire at the 9 right now. Oh, no, 14. I'm sorry. Top right corner, 14. Get him back in line, but it's a tough back cut. Nice stroke, gets it down. He fired that ball in. Easy side. This is a live ball right here. Wow. Air brakes. Holy cow. These guys are giving me heart attacks match after match. Now this cut's on. It's just you don't know where you're going to get this 8-ball, I don't think. You got an idea. But I ain't leaving this 9-ball short. I ain't floating it. I'm trying to get it down. Firm stroke. Try not to hit any traffic. There you go. Let's see. You need a roll. And successful. I guess it could be tricky coming off that 5. I don't know if you draw out of it, if it's on the scratch, but... Whoa. Alrighty. So we never even got to see Josh. That was Josh coming up the deck, but that was a clean run out by Dan. His team needed that. So wait for an update. Here it comes. So bumps him up a little, cuts into that lead, 50-29. Up next, we're out of shape. This is Jeff. Let's see who Jeff wants to play. Jeff is playing David. Okay. Seen David around many, plays in all the leagues, plays in all the rooms. Another old timer that knows the game inside and out. Jeff's got hat, sweatshirt, sleeves. Normally it's cold in here, but it is pretty nice. They do have the temperature perfect for us. Okay, they say good luck to each other, and we're off to the races. So this is, like I said, it's Jeff. I remember he's got a hat and a shark or some sort of fish on his back. There you go. He's also a side breaker. I don't know if he's second ball side or head ball side. Looks like he's digging in for that little cut break. Little cupcake comes across. It works out. And he's got his solids he could pick off. You know, if that 5 ain't there, it's home sailing. That 5 is just a little bit. I don't know if he could get. He can't. Like, he might be able to follow and click the 14, maybe get the 5 from behind. I don't think he wants to be moving stuff. So he's going to play the 4. I don't know if he's going bumping yet. Yeah, that bump ahead. I like that shot. Frees up that 5. Good control. He might have. Did he keep the two ball lane open? Or 4 ball lane? Whatever that is. If so, it kind of opens up to a run out. I mean, if he's just got to get on the 2, I think he can handle that. It's just make sure you have a pocket. Because after this 5, it's just a matter of getting on that 2 and he's home free. You know, at least to get to the 8. All right, update. 60 to 35. So there is a lead. Dick Picks got out to a big start. I think they were up something like 20 to 2 or 30 to, 30. They had a big lead to start. So 5 ball on the side. So if the 4 ball don't go, I don't know if he could shoot the 5, but he might have to because he can't see all of this 1. I think he thinks he could see it or maybe turn it in. Maybe he's trying to go under the 3, safety. But this, I don't think he shoots right at it. I think he's playing it safe, trying to tuck it under the 3. Yeah. Oh, he hit the 15. He wibbled the... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. You know, if you... Unless... Yeah. He was trying to get under that 3. So ball in hand for David. David's real good at piecing together these little mysteries in the middle without really messing anything up. And all of a sudden there's a run out there. So he knows how to get through a rack. Even when they're not wide open. Yeah, already starts out with a pretty smart shot. Go off the 15. That 15 took a little rock left. I don't know. Hard to tell if that 12 fits true, so I'm going to just I assume he's fine. It'd be nice to have that 12 right now. Okay, I think you could see it. Follow, tickle that 9 maybe. Follow, tickle. Oh, he tried to do a little too much. All right. So he's shaking his head as he walks away. It was just, yeah. Just missed it. So I think the 5 is open now for Jeff. And if so, I think he's good. 8 ball's got a tough spot. I don't know. It looks like it goes in the side, left-hand side with no problem. So he should be okay. Play to that. I think Jeff maybe has the angle to come, follow 2 rails out of the, hit the top rail to the side left rail and come out for either, the 1. I think you get the 1. He might be straight, but I think you could pop it enough. So let's see. All right. Maybe he likes the 1. Yeah, he'll take the long shot. Okay. Nice strike. Clean stroke. Something you don't like. Maybe the 5. Maybe the 5 don't go. I don't think. Yeah, you know what? Maybe the 5 don't go. Maybe he's trying to go draw 1 rail towards it. Okay. That's the shot I was talking about. Kind of get straight on your 5, and maybe you could fall to this 8 ball on the side. Think so. But it's like tight. 5 ball looks tight. Sneaks it in, cheated the pocket, used every part of it. But he's got a nice angle on this 8 ball. Tough cut, but I think Jeff could handle it. I think that could it be on the scratch? You know, could it be on the scratch if he rolls it? I don't know what kind of angle that he's got to worry about the top left-hand corner. Maybe. Okay, stand by. We got an update. 61-45 as we move into round 3. So still a lead. But out of shape got another shot right here. Jeff could cut into it. Nice hit. So it's getting tight with that rack. That one gone back into the ball game, I think. So fist pump. Ronnie's back at the table. So 62. 65? Oh, 55. All right. So yeah, that rack put it right where it's a whole new ball game. Let's take a peek in on that other table, just so if we could test our camera angle. You know, having people moving on us, the sticks are there, so we're just gonna peek in. Just take a look at what Mike's looking at before we go back to our table. That's off of Mike's break. And we'll check back in. We're gonna come back to Ronnie's break. And we're good to go. Here we go. He's breaking from the side. A little clean of the cue ball. But we're ready to go. So 62-55. It's getting tight. Still plenty of time. Just starting round 3. But Ronnie's ready to slug him up. Big break.
Wow.
and dry. Wow, whole lot of noise. So we got Dan back at the table. So Dan, he ran out clean last time he was here. I don't know. See that four? That four is a problem because, you could get to it, but I'd like to get to it early. So the last rack, they got stuck down to that last ball, fighting over the one problem ball on the whole table. It's kind of hard to walk away from solids. Maybe draw into this ball right now. You get to another time, but I think it's all solids. Maybe break it up if you can. If not, there's plenty. You don't have to go ruining an out just because I want you to break up balls. All right, just a nibble on it too. Biggie. Looks like he's got it, play the 6, 1, 5. Get your angle on the 2 so that you can hit the 2 in the top right and develop that angle so you could kind of draw into that cross ball. But he's starting to lose soldiers that he could go at it. This might not get him here, to come across. I don't know what kind of hit he could get on it. But like if he was the 11 ball, that type of angle, like the cue ball was the 11, I had to shoot the 2 in the top right. I could probably dig in and like kind of just grab it and clip it, But that's starting to become a real issue again, because I don't think you could get across and knock it because of those 2 balls, 13 and let's see. So he tried to get into it. He got there, just overcut the ball a little bit, and it jarred on him. So Ronnie comes to a table that there's no big problems. Maybe the 9, but I'm going to consider that big when you can just go blow it up right now a little. 11. That was a tricky. That 4 ball became an issue quick once you start losing your your opportunities to get into it. What was the 11? Uh-oh, he lost Whitey. It's another error. Ronnie rolled into something dangerous before. It's like a lazy type of roll. So he's going to have to play safe here. Not a bad thing, but good safe. Well, Dan's got something. He could kick at this ball. I know this shot. This is 2 rails, and it shoots for the side. Long rail. You want to hit probably right before the side pocket on the high side, meaning upper table, or top of the screen. And then you hit it with a whole bunch of spin. But you want to try and come inside the first diamond. So off the left rail, come into this short rail. If you could be inside the diamond with right hand in English, it will cut and shoot towards that. It's like a kick shot. I mean, oh, he's trying to go one rail. He's got to hit this one real perfect, right? You know? Oh, two. Okay. Well, that leaves Ronnie back at the table. That was a tough one, but I did see that shot. I like that shot. Two rails. Oh, Ronnie's had a shaky cue ball the last two games. He's got to tighten that cue up. I don't think the 9 goes. You know, I don't think he'd get in there. He might be able to get behind that where he's aiming to try and come in from that back off of this shot. You got to miss that 15 on the way out. So go in at the 15 and come to the right side of 15 off the bottom rail. And you might be able to get tucked in. I don't know. Unless he's going to just play Poe to use the 15 to go into it. But I'd take another whack at it right now. Not bad. I don't know. He has an angle leaning that way. Okay, so he saw a spot he's aiming for. He wants to kick the 9 from behind. Coming off that rail, you don't want to be in the face, I don't think. You catch you in the face, you might get stuck back there. You know, you might hit in the face and just stop right there with the cue ball. Okay, you got it clear enough for a shot for the bottom right-hand corner. So that little nudge and all that is real nice. I don't know if he's trying to... Does he draw it to the chalk on the left-hand side type of thing? But I think it's too steep. So if you go forward, he might be able to turn it. Just one little turn with right-hand English. I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to spin this ball. Rail, grab, and hold. Not bad. This is funky. This is funky. He could ticky off that 5 in the side. He's gotta put a good stroke on this. I think he could do it. But a miss hit puts him in the drink, I think. This is tough. Bottom right hand corner. It looks pretty tricky to me. And oh man, that takes a lot of cue ball control to hit that 5 square. What an out. What an out that was. So next up. Okay, here comes our score update. Live from the CompuStat app. Brought to you live, 72-57. So we got Josh Kondo. He's a good friend of mine, you know, through the pool scene. Friendly kid. Him and his, I guess it's his girlfriend, Danielle. They run a local, you know, they do the local tournaments. They run them. But Josh plays real good. He's all over the league scene. He plays in all of them. Every league existable. Every single championship's out in Vegas. He's always at them. Plays in all the minis. He's a hardcore pool player. So he's trying to tap that 7. So updated score. 77-67. Still neck and neck. Both tables breaking at the same time. We got Josh Kondo at this one, and he's playing. Let's see who's in the box. He is playing Jason, I believe. Nope, Josh is playing Jeff. So Jeff with the fish shirt. This rack is sometimes it gets finicky, but that one works. Okay, they shake hands. Josh versus Jeff. Still here mid-round 3. Plenty of time, but it's neck and neck. 10-point lead. Okay, another dry break. Oof. Almost got caught calling it quick, but dry break. Jeff comes up to the table with no 2 balls touching. Just on ball position, just in that top pocket. Stripes owns that top left. I think you can work around them. So I'm going Stripes. I don't even think he has an opening solid anyway. Yeah. Okay, gets the first shot down, started all up, and all of a sudden it looks like an easy table. One shot. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. So Josh busted him up wide open, but dry. And it could be costly. Gotta get a ball down. I don't know. Yeah, I think these balls are going to disappear for out of shape to get a. I mean, according to my scoring, it should be tied, right? 10 points for a rack. But we'll see. Jeff is talking out his run out. You know, big part of the game of 8 ball is make the easy racks look easy. If it's easy, don't go making it hard. But these are the easy ones. We do these in our sleep. Tournament pressure. So he bumps that. I mean, I don't see any problems. So someone's calling for a ref hit. I don't know if it's us. Yeah, they're calling a ref call next door. Oh, they're bringing in the old slow-mo. Something. Oh, he's just using the phone. The ref's using the phone from his flashlight. I thought they were doing the slow-mo, you know, where they take the video or the hit. Okay, so Jeff back at it. Something's got him stumped. Not stumped, but really concerned, maybe. Whoa. Okay. So 10 to 12, I guess. 10 ball to 12 ball, 12, 9, either one. Whoa. Boy, oh boy. Okay, Connor picked up. So Josh Connor gets a second life. That was all but curtains. He might not have a shot. He's got the 1. 6-1 might be wired. But he's got the 1, bottom right. Both the 2, both the 3 and the 4, you know, nice shots for the bottom left-hand corner. Just a matter of getting them behind them, top of the table, to shoot them down. It's the first open shot. So, you know, it's still tough to get this first one down. But I think he's got enough of the 1. Trying to see if he has the 7. Can he get enough of the 7? You know, he could, I don't know if he could roll off of that 5 and try and pocket the 9 and leave him safe. So skinny to 5, roll to make his 9 and leave him kicking. I would say do it off the 3, but the 3 would expose the 10. If you do it off the 5, even the 8. But I think that's his move. Okay. He must have read my mind. I think that's what he's going to try and pull. I don't know if he could get the 9 out. Like, if he goes behind the 5, the 9 ain't coming out of there. I don't think so. I don't even think he'd get behind it. I think, you know, if he goes and tries to, they'll just kiss each other. I think it's too risky. But you don't see this safe. It looks on. Go off the 5, make the 9. If he kicks it in, you're lucky to be at the table anyway. You know, the guy should have ran out, but he's convinced he's got this 7 ball. It's just too risky. If it ain't there, then, you know, you're going to sell out the whole table. That's it. At least shoot at an open 1 if you're going to shoot. But, you know, it's too close. I don't know. It might be on. He's been looking at it a while. He's convinced. I'm not. Boy, he was looking safe. I think he might have got away with it. That 1 ball, holy mama. Might have held on. But Jeff's got a 10-2-9 combo. If he cuts it, 10-3-9, 10-2-9. And he can miss the side with draw. What's the worst that could happen? The 9 stays there? Like you miss it? I don't know. Tough spot. That was a lucky save. I mean, the idea was great. I thought he was looking at this 7. Man. I don't know. Like the pros double banked this back towards the 9. You know, that Z shot. They banked the Z shot. But I like the combo. Okay, he's got his eyes on it, I think. He's got his eyes on the combo. All right, so he's on the combo. I think it's easier with the 2, the 4. You know, closer to the rail. Might get lucky on a miss hit. But it's also real good to pure. I don't think he has to draw. It looks like it goes right in the side, but if you don't have to draw, that's a bonus. Because then if there's no scratch, it kind of becomes a regular shot. Just cut the, you know, if you don't have to worry about the scratch, this is on. But if you got to worry about the scratch, that's where the English and the draws can make you be inaccurate. But no scratch, yeah, I think he makes it. Okay, stand by for an update. 87-67. Dick's picks over out of shape. Oh my God. Wow, did you see how close that was? I mean, there was no light when that 10 ball went past the 9. Holy cow, you could breathe on it. Josh has a good shot off of the 6 to just drop it right behind. I don't know if he's got to do it now, but it looks like it's perfect. To just drop. You go right at the corner. The 9 saves you. If you make it, so be it. So maybe he gets a better angle off of this 2. 1. I like that shot. Yeah, see, he sees it. I think he's playing shape for that 6. Yeah, good shot. It could work. Oh, no. Oh, well. Yeah. That's going to get the money for Josh. That was a good shot. I mean, had to go. It was hanging by a thread, the ball itself. Okay, 8 ball is going to go down for Dick's picks and Josh Kondo. Jeff had a real good shot on there. He gave it away a little bit. Almost had a chance at the end. And just missed that combo. Man, it didn't miss that 9 by much. But we are up to date now. We got 97-73, and we got Big Dan back up at the table. Big Dan, Little Mike. And we move into round 4. 10 games left. Okay, so Dan got out 2 clean racks so far. Dan could shoot pretty straight. He digs into this cut break, I believe. Yeah. He smashes it. Avoids the scratch. Dry break. Little Mikey coming to bat. That is... yeah. It's a mess. That 1 ball. But I think it's all day solids. You got to bump that with 6-1, and then everything opens up. Stripes got a headache. Boy, I believe Mikey's going to come into the pack. Watch out, 8. Okay. Oof. Okay, table opens up. 2 ball. Didn't work out so much. I don't think it goes. Goes top right, not bottom left. So off the bash, 1 ball went into a problem zone. But he's still at the table. So oh no. He's got to get an angle on this 7 to get, I think, to come back for the 2. Mike's taking a peek. Maybe his pocket speed, just sneak it behind. I don't know. It looks like that 11's got a whole lot of pocket. Maybe off the back, but it's far ticky from the back. Mike's good with this stuff. He's got a good angle, I think, to maybe follow and just try and get on this 2 down the bottom right-hand corner. I mean, top right-hand corner. Wow, could it be that you don't have the 7 in the side? Yeah, that pocket speed. Wow, good shot. He didn't have the 7 in the side, but he had that 2 clocked the whole way. He knew that ball went. So he's got to come with a simple, not simple, but just draw. That'll slide over just enough. Oh, he got into it. Good stroke. That's a big shot. So we got an update already, 107.73, and now Little Mike is going to add to it. So Dick's picks is starting to run away with this a little. Ronnie's already up at the table getting ready to rack the balls. But here comes our update. 117.73. Dick picks Dick's Picks. Yeah, that's why they did it. Some of these teams, I had Math Addicts. Yesterday I said Meth Addicts about 3 times. I got Dick's Picks. I said the other one. You know, this is crazy. Tongue twisters. So Jason's up to bat for Out of Shape. And they're going to have to start making a move. Hey, Josh Connell back up at the table. He's going up against Jason. Okay, almost straight away center field. Up on the 3-ball. Head ball. Power break. Okay, another dry break on this table. And these guys are crushing the ball. You know, they're hitting them from every angle. Cut breaks, head on, big power, you know. Tough table. Josh is off to the races. I don't think either just looking maybe. I don't see any clear, like, runouts. You might have to, like, just pop up runouts. But I think stripes is the move. I like stripes. This 15, 13 sitting in the middle of the, bottom half of the table. All you get to do is bump one of those balls, and then it bumps into freedom. And again, I'm wrong again. I say stripes, the other guy shoots solid. It's amazing. Am I that bad at picking out the starter? Unbelievable, Josh. What was that? That's my buddy. What are you doing, huh? Well, that was a crazy miss, and it brings Jason to the table. And now everything changes a little bit. Now everything's open. All right. Looks like Jason picked a plan, mapped out his route. Okay, here we are. We're pulling the trigger on a 13. Okay, muscles it in, gets it to go down, opens up the table. Pretty good. I think that 12 ball got money written all over it. You make that 12, I think you're out. maybe a cut in the side, drop down, cut in the side, drop down. Okay. Okay, Jason motoring through this rack. Big rack for his team. Getting late in the race. I think the nine's too straight to be messing with. You know, draw back. Something funny could happen. You get stuck there. Okay, you got a little funny on this middle ball. They might want to take this 11. Doing some sort of measurement, so we'll see if it works for him. He's eyeing up to come off this 9. Let's go long rail, back across, and pocket did not 8 ball in the top right hand corner. So he picked up the angle he likes. Looks pretty good to me. Nice clean out by Jason. Josh missed a hanger right in the 2-inch shot. He missed a 6-inch shot, and Jason cleaned it up. Good out, Jason. Good out. Okay, big game for Out of Shape. We're going to get a score update soon. Okay, stand by. There we go. 117.83. So now we have Jeff. Did they sneak a new guy in? This is Jeff, right? Or Dan? Let me think. They're testing me. I think this is no. Jeff's got the shark shirt. The other Dan's got the. I don't know who this is. Someone took Dan. It is a Dan. Someone took off his hat. Dan had a black hat on. Okay, moving on. 117.83. Dan without the hat now is gonna break, and he's up against Dave. So it's getting tight. Big break. Gets a ball down. Wide open stripes. Solid's got an issue. But Stripes has a pocket for everything. Except this little 10 ball. That could get trouble. Don't have a pocket. Don't go past that other stripe, I don't believe. To the right hand lower pocket. It's got a shot again behind his 10 and backing the 10 up from behind and sticking for that other ball. A nice shot, just like that. Good shot. All right. 127.84. I might have said it. Just don't want to miss any live score updates while Dan is running out or attempting to. I think if he could clean these two balls up, it's going to be, get a shot down table and that'll be it. Because I think if you get shot on one, position on one, any ball down there, either one, get on the 10, you're out. That's good to have. Pick any stripe and you could get out from there down there. Take ball in hand, start with the 10, you're out. Take ball in hand, start with the 15, you're out. So those are nice. It's this one. It's got to reach. Okay, that ball took off a little bit, but he should be okay. But it's still up here. We take it out of play now. I don't want to come back up here, but he might have to. I don't think he has a yeah, he's got the 10. The 12. Okay, he stays under this 9 if he wants for the side. It's a good shot. He could also come back up table for this lonely stripe up here. If it goes past the 3, I think he should try and get on it. He's going to go on a 15 maybe to it. He's got to come back down table. I would take the 9. Either or. So he gets his angle on the 10 for a good shot. Pretty much like to be straight on this 13. Good shot. That's going to, I think, get him the money. Couple rolls forward and pretty perfect. Okay, we're going to have a double score update coming in pretty shortly. Jeff is going to clean this out. I think it was a break and run. So Dave got frozen his seat. We have an update, 137. Looks like 85. But out of shape just clocked the winner, so that's going to change. But we're going to see who's up next as we move into round 5. Here we go. Jason back at it for out of shape. And Ronnie Allen. So 138.95. We are current and up to date. Jason's break. Getting down to the nitty gritty. We're in the 5th set. I think Jason had a break and run last time. No, Josh missed a crazy ball right in the middle. It broke dry and Jason missed it right back to him. Josh. Jason. He's Jason. Josh missed it. Okay, big power break. Straightaway center. Head up. He broke him big last time, just dry. Another tattoo. Man, he missiled that ball. Look at this thing. Guy's playing 3-ball. What a sledgehammer. That's got to be the record. I think you want a big stuffed animal. That's the biggest break we've seen on the stream. Ball count wise, you know, he crushed M balls. Look at this. He might only have this 10. Not a problem, but go figure. He's got that 12 ball, the only thing that's kind of a problem. But you could get behind it, shoot in the top left. It's okay. It's his first one to get down. I don't think he needs to mess with solids. He's mapping it out. Yeah, we're going to go to the ticker tape. We got a score update. So he likes these solids. 138, 105. I don't know about this 3-ball. I think he's going to come off this back rail and go right into this stripe. So he's got to be aware and, you know, control the bump. I don't know. I don't know if he wants to turn this to the inside of it. Right hand, left hand English? I don't know. Okay. So he was aware of the bump. This is risky business. Is he going to try and go all the way short side on this 4? To get it in the top left, or he's playing the ticky. All well and good, but you don't know where that ball's going. Maybe he does, but I don't. I would just be I wouldn't even care about the 4. I don't play that. I'm just trying to hammer this ball in. Controlling the 4s, that's for other people. I can't do that stuff. But if he tries to roll this in, nope. Off the back end, maybe ticky or back. Tough shot. Okay. Wow, he thinks he can get in there. Maybe he wants to bank it. There is room, I guess. Holy cow. He caught me off guard. He had no worries. Yeah, this spins in. Now you look at it. Golly, I missed that one too. What an out, this kid. Pretty strong, Jason. Okay. So far, every time that kid got up to the table, he hasn't missed a ball yet. Super nuclear break. Man. So here we go. We got 139 to 115. We got someone put his hat on. Let's see. There's someone here. This is definitely a Danny. It's a pretty good shot that I guess right, but I'm going to say Danny. There's 3 of them. Tree. And he's going to be playing, let's see. Probably playing David. So there we have it. Okay, shake hands and we're ready to go. Dick's picks with the lead. Last 2 games, matches up for grabs. I believe we do have one more if need be. We got Ronnie Wiseman and Danny Garza on deck. So it looks like dry break. Davis coming in loving it. I think that 13 age, he didn't even wait. How about that? He plays like me. Looks good, shoot it, right? Okay. Well, that's all they needed. They needed a ball or 2 somewhere along the line, but Dick's Picks is going to move on. It was a pretty good set both ways. They had a big early lead. But too much. So anyway, I am Scott Simonetti. I'm with Omega Billiards TV. I want to thank you for watching our stream all day and even all week. It's been 7 days. We're doing 10, 12, 14-hour days here. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you tomorrow. I need some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Once again, thank you so much for listening. And Danny put everyone to bed.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dan Krupinski with Omega Billiard TV. Stay tuned to our Facebook. We'll have the match at 9 a.m. tomorrow posted and updated for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe.